Oh no, you can run, but you can't hide. We after you. I'm talking about woo. We on you like white on rice. We're gonna bait her out this top area here, and we'll see if we can get her back into her old stall again. That's right, I caught that one right there with my bare hand. Well, no net needed. Well, that's old whitehead there. Well, whitehead knockoff. And what's she doing? Well, I'm gonna put her in there. Well, let her do some breeding with them as well. You guys know when I check in with you on Wednesday, well, I never intend on keeping you long. Well, I know this is school nights and work and school and everything taking place, and well, I know that keeps some of you tied up. Hey doggies, cross the creek. Yeah, back again with another bloody video, and on this one here, I'm gonna show you guys everything that's going on. I got some getting after got to been done, and well, woo, I figure I might as well take you with me on a quick one, and then well, we'll run through some chores and all. Then over the next few days, make sure you guys stay in the loop and well, keep in touch with old Cross the Creek, well, because we're gonna be releasing a bunch of different styles of videos. Well, we're building another crocodile enclosure. That's right, we're gonna go get us another crocodile as a pet, and yeah, we're gonna feed them up and see how that thing go again. But we're gonna play that anthem, and put you guys on my chest, and we're gonna jump right in. Yeah, doggies. Well, the first problem we got is right here, and well, you ain't got yourself much of a homestead if you ain't got, well, some of them old annoying pigs will come around and do all that old awful rooting right down here that they shouldn't be doing. Well, I'll let you guys take a look at that, and then well, I'll show you guys why she's gonna be put up. Woo. So I'm gonna let you guys come with me, and well, we're gonna catch that old girl up there. We're gonna, whoa, don't horn her. He almost horned. And well, he said she ought been leaving his grass alone. Whoa, looks like she running the place. You wanna tell people to subscribe? You the cause and all the issues. She said, subscribe or not. She said, don't touch that fence. Woo. It's hotter than a hot dog stand. But we're gonna get her moved on back, and y'all come on with me. Let's get this thing started. We've moved a net wire to this area, and well, I'm gonna get some ducks added in now. I'm gonna bring y'all with me, of course. Now, y'all ain't gonna get off easy. That's kind of cool out there. I got to be, I used to too. We're gonna get some ducks added over in that thing there, and well, we gotta get that tarp back on. I guess the wind blew that off, and we'll get them eggs gathered up. Well, like I said, guys, sometimes you know how your homestead, well, you run behind. Well, woo, I'm a little behind, and we're gonna be catching it all up together today. Well, first step first, let's see if we can get these goats moved. Well, while I got my camera out here, I was running down this shovel, but I want to tell you, I stumbled into this thing here, and I think it needs to be mentioned. Well, I've been seeing a lot of coon activity, and well, them old possums and all, and well, Aunt Esther said she wouldn't mind enjoying some coon. Well, with that being said, I guess Maria said she wanted to try some too. We're gonna see if we can catch some of them up for you. I don't know if it'll be this video, but we definitely gonna bait up some of the area around the woods and all, and well, we're gonna see about running them down. We're gonna unplug this fence here, and then from there we'll get on in there after them goats. Y'all think we can get them on through? Here go, come on through, come on, come on, come on, come on. They said they'll come on a little bit at a time. Well, if you asking nice and breaking pretty, please. Ain't gonna be no begging around here. Well, we flat out old school tricked you. Oh, that's right, I got this old makeshift thing here as a door handle, and well, I slide it in and get it ledged up like it ought to be, and well, they'll stay. Let's get on back and turn that fence back on. Well, we got her separate. They coming on over. As you can tell, we got them food around. I'm talking about like ice cube. I almost fooled around and got a triple double. Woo. Let's start working on that pig now. Oh no, you can run, but you can't hide. We after you. I'm talking about woo. We on you like white on rice. No, we cutting that off. We're gonna bait her out this top area here, and we'll see if we can get her back into her old stall again. First, before we bring her on Esther and put her back, well, we got to get them pigs out of there because I'm afraid she's going to eat them. First thing we got to do then, well, we had to undo that, well, that old bungee cord there. Well, if you got any kind of homestead, well, you know, sometimes the old doors, well, they just old bungee cord. And then sometimes, well, you know the rest. We make whatever doors we can. Sometimes we have to use them 2x4s. But we'll get that off there. Old school country style. I'm talking about farming like your Uncle Bam used to do. Let's open this thing up. This is where we're going in. I'm talking about, whoa, we're going to get that net. We're going in after. Y'all coming with me. Well, that's right. Ain't no off days here. Ain't no off days here. Let's get on in. All right, now that we in, which one we going after first? You was watching this thing. Y'all want that go green one? That old white? Let's get that old white right there. We gotta cut that off. It's kind of like basketball. But she said she going up. She said she tired of waiting, watching this thing. And she said, that was an old school move. I'm talking about, whoa, she put one on me. I put an old school Dan Marley move on her. And well, she tried to reverse that thing. Either way, she leaving. Get on out of here. No, that ain't gonna work, girl. That ain't gonna work. Let's walk on back. That's right, old school door, country door, you kick them closed. Let's walk on back. She said, get that net off me. She said, I wasn't resisting and I wasn't doing no wrong. Woo. Yes, you was. We got you on B&E. That's right, breaking and entering. Put in. I'm keeping my net. Let's get us another one. That's right, I caught that right there with my bare hand. Well, no net needed. Well, that's old Whitehead there. Well, Whitehead knockoff. And what's she doing? Well, I'm gonna put her in there. Well, let her do some breeding with them as well. Woo. If they wake up and just realize that, well, they can just fly there if they wanted to. All right, guys, so I got all the ducks out of there as I told you I would. Well, the chickens too. Well, I just let them out for now. I got old loudmouth. Well, he enjoying some free time. Well, he want to go down there and fight, look like. Look like he want to go down there and pick a fight with old Asa right there in that trampoline pen. And, well, ducks moved here. And, well, last thing, y'all, we got to go in here and, well, Hunter and Esther down. We're going to see if we get some food and lure her back into the picture here. And, well, I'm going to show you the trap I got set for. Of course, the plan with any pig, well, you got to start with some feed. And, I was looking for that old sawdust. And that alligator pen. Well, we're going to be working on that maybe in the next video. But this is here about them hogs. Gotta get them caught up here. First thing I'm gonna do is, well, I'm gonna bait up this other area here. Well, so these pigs will stay is the first thing I'm gonna do. Well, about like that. Well, then the next thing I'm gonna do is, well, I'm gonna go out there and let her know I got something for her. Come on, pig. She said she might have tried. She said, come on, let's go see. I'm just gonna keep baiting on backwards here and see if I can get her well to follow on out the pig pen area here. Well, there she is. Whoa, you guys know it. Well, they call me the Black Justin Rhodes, and well, I figure out this whole homestead hack, well, one thing at a time. Well, if not, they say you'll learn it from your pockets either way. But well, there she is. We got in here, and let's go put that fence back together, let them goats back around. Y'all, I gotta get used to keeping y'all on my chest while I'm doing. I've done so many jobs that you guys hadn't seen. Well, I've been forgetting to turn that camera on. I've been forgetting to turn it on. Next thing I'm doing is, well, I'm just preparing this old nesting box back, well, for old Bluebell there. Well, we're doing some crossbreeding in there, and well, first I got to have them a Nate. Apologize about that, guys. I was fumbling through my words there, but I got that old hay basket filled back up. Now I'm gonna take me a screw here and screw that in on the side, and well, got them a nice nesting basket to lay in, and we're gonna get on to our next job. Oh yeah, I'm mumbling my words together. We do that in the country. As long as you get them out, that's all that matters. But I want to walk down here, and well, I told you guys we've been doing a bit of fencing and all. We're fencing in around this pond area here, and you guys can see the T-post in the distance. They're gonna continue going down. But I brought you over here. Well, I want to talk to you about my pond here. We've been getting a lot of questions. Well, I have personally on the pond. I've been answering them individually, and when I figure I might as well make a video on all of it for you. We've made our way. As you can tell, the clay here, well, I say clay, but it's still got some sand mixed in it, but it's getting a whole lot darker here. Well, that first layer, there's a foot or so of sand, and as you know, well, sand don't hold water too well. But well, it's packing like it needs to. The edges are doing well. I believe it's gonna start holding on water after the spring there. I wanted to talk to you guys about something I'm a little excited about. I don't know if you can see that red T-post driver. Well, I believe it's just in the distance right in here. Well, I've started fencing in the back row there. I'm gonna take you guys back, and I'm gonna show you guys the corner of the property there. But the part that I'm excited about is, well, on the back side of this property here is an old home here, and I believe it's from the 50s or so. Our land survey has come back with some positive information for us, and well, with that being said, them old well pumps to that old home on the 50s, well, they crossed my property. Woo! With that being said, well, we've reached out and done our research to get in touch with the nearest neighbor who last owned that home there, and well, we weren't able to find anything. But what we are allowed to do is, well, we can come to some kind of compromise and agreement on it. Well, once we catch up with that neighbor, well, he can pay us for having that old well pipe run through our property, or well, we can tap into it for free. Well, you guys know me, and ain't nothing better than free. And well, I don't think it's gonna be hard to tap into it anyway. Those pipes kind of old there, and well, we can come to some kind of understanding. But Maria and I, we're gonna tap that old well, and well, we're gonna get us a pipe dug in this sucker. Well, we're gonna fill it a whole lot quicker than that rain can. Well, I can't sit around and wait on the rain forever. The fish bite now. But I'm gonna walk you guys on up. Well, throw some feed down for them goats, and we're gonna wrap this thing up. It looks like it's getting ready to storm off in here. The last area left to feed here, well, is the old garden bed skid row makeshift area here. Well, they said they'll take a little bit of that current if you got any. This pen here, well, it's a garden pen, but all we done really is, well, we bought them chickens in, well, to turn that soil some and aerate it, well, and get it so we can plant it or something. And well, that's what them guys doing there now. That's what you see. But I did want to check in and, well, keep you updated with some of the mishaps and, well, cleaning up some of them loose ends, I like to say, and rectifying some of them errors throughout the week. But I'm gonna feed these guys up a little more, and well, I'm gonna show you one other area, and then, well, we'll wrap this thing up. Y'all stay tuned. Well, I forgot there's one other job to be done here. Well, these trees here we cut down to feed our goats up, and well, you guys know I'm double using them. We're gonna go off the backside here. I'll make this old makeshift gate here, well, for me to let the goats in and out and walk around like they need to be. But well, I'm gonna show you what I'm making now. Maria and I decided it was probably a good idea to go ahead and get started on this idea. And well, I'm making an old school crappie bed. I'm gonna go ahead and get all these sticks thrown in. Well, as you can see right down there, well, I'm throwing them down there now. Well, that's where they're landing right there. And I'm gonna get this area here. It's gonna be the bed for my bait fish to grow and all. But that's right, the shiners we're gonna be bringing from out of there. Well, we dropping them in here, and well, this way they're gonna stay protected from the old crappie and catfish and all. The piping is gonna go out this backside here, and well, that old property is right over here, well, in that hollow area there, and we're gonna plumb it right on in here. But right now, we're gonna take care of everything we need to take care of while we don't have any water in here. And well, that way, once the water starts flowing in here, well, you guys know what time it is from there. On top of the out pump there, well, I put a little gate over top of it. That'll keep the fish from going in and back out the other side. But everything's looking good, and well, the real work getting ready to start soon. I'm gonna get ready to throw some more of these branches over in here, well, until I get this back paddock cleared off, and then, well, I gotta stop in and feed some of our aquatic systems. Well, I'm rallying up my last bundle of sticks here. Well, that's what I said I was done about an hour ago, but I just kept finding stuff to do. Well, I said I want that brim bed big on this right side here. Well, if there's a competition between Maria and I, well, if you long time Cross the Creek followers, you know, well, Maria and I compete with this fishing all the time. And well, I'm gonna hide these sticks right on this right side. And well, that's gonna be the little bluegill side. It's gonna be hot. And well, she ain't gonna know why. Let me throw these on down. There we go. Well, I brought you guys over here for a couple different reasons. Well, I was gonna walk you down that dam side there and I'll show you. But I think you can kind of see here. I don't know if this camera's picking that up or not. But inside that clay there is a bunch of sand. And well, Maria and I, we dug a pond in the northern area. And well, in the northern area, you get true clay. Well, that old tan color clay. This here is red dirt clay. And well, it's got a whole lot of sand mixed in it. And well, in fact, you can get on your YouTube, they're on your internet at all. And well, a lot of people suggest, well, don't even try to dig a new generation pond, well, in these old sandy areas. And the reason why is because they say it takes 10 or 12 years or so, well, for that sand to wash out, well, through the rain and all, for this thing to kind of pad up, well, to absorb and start holding the water in there. And well, you know me, I don't have 10 years to wait. But well, I did some more research, and well, they say how you combat that is, well, you could either bring the water in or you could add a liner. And well, we ain't adding no liner, not at this size here. Woo, that's kind of steep for a guy like me. Can't pay that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring up some water in and expedite this process. So you can still see sand. Well, I was gonna show you there. It's more sandy on this left side, but if you follow this wall up here about a foot or so, well, you can start to see where it starts to discolor right in this area here. And well, that area's starting to clay up like it needs to be. But I'm just getting my sticks and stuff ready. Like I said, we're getting ready to plumb that wall side in above these sticks here. And well, once that water get to flowing in here, well, it'll flush out some of this sand a little quicker. And well, it'll reach its true fulfilled level with the water level and all. Well, I'm guessing about early spring. Well, I cut through all those chores and I made it to the later part of the evening. As y'all can tell, it's got dark over behind me. But I stopped in one more area and got to feed here, and I'm gonna feed these guys up. And then I'm gonna let you guys get on out of here. We're growing these shine here. I've already told you guys, I guess, over and over what we're gonna do with them, but everything's going well. We've had some make it through, and some didn't make it through so well. Didn't make it through the winter so well there. I'm going in there. Maybe they'll come up and eat, and maybe they won't. There's one coming up there. Well, y'all know I can't end this thing without letting you know, God don't sleep. Well, I know most of you watching this thing, most of the time I try to be a spiritual person at times. Well, I'm not telling you how to believe or what to believe or anything like that. But each morning, I go through the Facebook scriptures and all, and those scriptures are pulled out of a book, that I believe in. And I just randomly pop to a page, and sometimes that page gives me great insight, and sometimes I feel like that page confused me more than what it was when I opened it. And today I popped to David. Well, David, he was the son of Samuel there, and when he had 8 brothers, David was the smallest brother of all of them, I believe it said. And when it was time for Samuel to be replaced as king, they looked to his sons to do the replacing, I believe it was. And David, he was the least likely to get picked, I believe is what I read. And I know some of you may wonder why I'm telling you this. Well, you don't have to be a historian of what I'm saying, to pick up on where I'm going with this. Well, David was the least likely to pick. David had a lot of weaknesses, but he had an intangible, and that's why David was picked. And David's intangible was his heart. He put out a lot of effort in that. And I'm telling you this because, guys, I know some of you may be watching this thing, some of you was the least likely to be picked in your situation. But I want to encourage you, get out there like David did, show them your intangible, and just because you're the least likely to be picked, that don't mean much. I'm sure some of them out there smarter, and some of them out there been put in better situations and all. Everybody knows that, and we can see that. But what you got to do is you got to get out there and show them something they can't see, and that's that effort and that's your heart. I want to thank you for following us all the way through as you do every Sunday, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.